Probably the biggest challenge in creating an RPG is dealing with all of the complexity of multiple characters, multiple stories, and weaving those into a single fabric that's going to emotionally pay off for the player over somewhere between 60 and 80 hours of gameplay.
They have no chance!
I always started by going back to Peter Jackson's visualization of Middle-earth. So what we found is the building of miniatures and sort of mocking up the worlds helps the whole team kind of get on board with the big picture and sort of see how their contribution helps shape this whole larger landscape. One of the most amazing things that we saw in the films was realizing all of the corridors and the intricate construction of Helm's Deep. Now you're able to go in the front gate and literally explore every nook and cranny of Helm's Deep before the battle begins. There's an incredible wealth of detail that goes into constructing all of the bits of the world that then become the stage that our characters are placed upon and act upon. I think without that level of care and concern at every aspect of it, you'd have something that just wouldn't ring true at the end of the day.
I heard you were in Moria with Gandalf. How are you?
Well, what we wanted to do in creating characters for the game was to find the archetypes that exist in the various races that Peter Jackson put on the screen. We have the dwarves, we have the elves, we have the men, fallible and the heroic men, and in various scenes and role-playing experiences within the game, sort of throw them against each other and see what happened and give the player sort of an expanded sense of the role-playing that used to go on in the tabletop and can now go on in the electronic medium with these virtual reality characters.
We must defend the future of Gondor. Together.
We must save everyone that we can, or this village shall fall. The battle for Helm's Deep is over. The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
The beauty of working with Sir Ian was that he helped Peter Jackson create this character, and so being able to work with him, write lines for him, and have him evolve those into an insightful buddy performance that he has with the game player, where players will feel Gandalf is helping them figure out what's going on in Middle-earth.
Warning you of orcs ahead.
Being able to bring these emotional moments of life and death, loss, insight, heroic action to the player and let them really feel them is really what next generation gaming is going to be all about. So now's the time to take this great property and start mastering those techniques.